For more awesome content, head to ystech.org, link in the description. Computer components are really expensive right now. It sounds like I'm beating a dead horse to the ground, but honestly, the market is in absolute chaos. But despite that, I've managed to find this awesome deal, a $45 motherboard, and it's an A520 Zen 3 board that supports the new Ryzen CPUs. This is the unboxing of the video, and I'm yet to test the board because I don't have the latest Ryzen CPUs to test it, and they are really expensive. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and I will do a follow-up video on how to get some more deals like this in a chaotic market. But please do keep in mind there are deals here and there, and especially on TradeMe, once in a blue moon that you can take advantage of. Again, it just comes down to stalking the parts you want. So, I hope you guys enjoy the unboxing, and I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, it is Wise from ystech.org here, and today we got a cool unboxing. Now, I'm about to see if I'm going to get scammed or not, so this is a really cheap motherboard for the new Ryzen AMD processors, and it's one of the lower end boards, but it was super cheap. I'll tell you what it was in a second, but let's go straight into opening it and see if we got scammed or not. So, I think I have a little knife here. Make sure. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Alright, looks like we didn't get scammed so far. So this is a brand new MSI A520 Pro, and basically this motherboard is for the new AMD Ryzen CPUs. It supports above 3rd gen Ryzen, and it can support 5th gen Ryzen as well, I believe. The 5000 series processor, sorry. And yeah, I mean, it looks brand new, I think. And it's from Australia. So it's from TradeMe as well. So I'll tell you how much it was. It was $44 New Zealand. So with free shipping from Australia, that is really cheap. You're not going to find a $44 motherboard for AMD anytime soon. So let's go ahead and get it open. Yep, it is brand new, and I hope it's not like a repackaged one or anything like that. It does look brand new. So let's go ahead and get this ESD off. So it's like, alright, it's nothing fancy at all. It's a really basic motherboard. As you can see here, it's actually brown, pretty ugly. But I mean, for a budget board, this isn't that bad. It's got 2 SATA ports. One 8-pin and with two 1X and one 16X, 2 slots for RAM, barely any I/O, so actually not too bad. 2, 4, 6 I/O there. Got display port, HDMI, VGA, and just the normal sound, gigabit Ethernet. And yeah, I mean, it's not really cooled very well, you can see here. So it's all open, and it only comes with 4 SATA slots. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I wasn't really planning on doing anything with this, considering that I have to get a 3rd gen Ryzen CPU, and those are really hard to come by, or at least for cheap right now. So I'm not really sure what to do with it. But I will do something in the future when prices fall. But I do have to say, if it does work, if I do get an AMD CPU, I will test it out. I got some DDR4 RAM. I will test it out, and we'll see how it goes and see if it's real. It comes with 2 SATA cables as well as usual, and the back I/O. It is a micro ATX. It is a micro ATX board, so it's not full length. As you can see here, it's only like 1/4 length. And I don't know, actually. It also comes with PCI-E. I don't know what that is. Probably Gen 2, I'd say. I don't know. That's probably PCI Gen 2. I'll check up in the motherboard and the manual in a sec. And it comes with the M.2 slot here. I'm not sure what version that is either. But overall, I think it's not bad. I just want to check down here. It has JRGB, so it's 12-volt RGB at the bottom as well. Sorry, I'm just lifting it to my face because I wanted to see here. It's got the CPU fan. and I don't actually see a space for another fan input unless I'm missing it. So it does have DRGB for 5 volt as well. If you guys need that, it doesn't have any space for like AIO water cooling, so you'd have to use a CPU fan. But I'm not sure how that'd work because I don't actually see another fan module on here. I only see one. No, I see the other one. I see it. System fan one. So you've got two places for 4-pin for fans. So one for your CPU, one for your other fans. You can just use a Y splitter for that. And as you can see here, it's got the 5 volt. Oh my god, this is a horrible unboxing. I'm sorry. Nothing's focusing. As you can see here, you've got the 5 volt RGB pin, and you've also got the 12 volt down here as well. So if you need either or, you've got it here. I would actually say this is a decent motherboard for its price. It was $44 New Zealand, so I don't know what that would be in US dollars, but that's bloody cheap. It feels sticky on the back for some reason, which is really odd, because I've never found a motherboard that's been sticky before. I don't think. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Maybe it's something to do with the layout here, but I don't really know. But yeah, it's a cool motherboard. It looks super old, and yeah, I don't know what DDR4 speeds it actually can handle. Let me see here if there's anything that says anything. Comes a sticker if you guys into that. Also comes screws for the M.2 slot. There's no indication here. Maybe on the box. Okay. Okay, so it says it's got Gen 3 M.2 slot. So not too bad. That's actually pretty decent. I'm pretty sure there's also Gen 4. I can't remember off the top of my head. It actually says it right there. And PCI-E, it says PCI-E 3.0, so not too bad, not for 4.0, obviously. This is a budget board, but definitely not too bad for your for speed on the for the graphics card. Not that actually make too much of a difference, I don't think, from 2.0 to 3.0. I can't really remember the difference, to be honest with you guys. I'm just reading off the box here. So A520 Pro, not a bad motherboard for 44 New Zealand. And if you're looking for a super cheap build right now, if it works, I will check later on if it does actually work. Then it'd be one hell of a steal if you could actually get an AMD Ryzen CPU, 3rd gen or above, because that is bloody hard right now. And I am not paying $300 for a stupid Ryzen 3600 or a stupid freaking 5600X for, I don't know, 515. I saw the other day. It was on the discount price. It was actually pretty nice. For 515 for 5600X was actually a pretty good deal. But no way in hell am I going to pay that for this board. If anything, if I'm going to pay that amount of money, I'm going to get an X570 board. I'm sorry. This board is probably meant for people who are going to get probably something like the 3600, the 3100, the 3300X, any newer CPUs that come out that are probably budget, or maybe they're not looking to overclock and they don't really have many features on the board, because honestly this board is kind of lackluster, but for budget gaming I think it would probably be okay, as long as you're not looking to overclock in the future. It's alright, it's not too bad. It's probably something similar to my B350 at the moment. So, and I'm able to overclock alright on that board, but I'm not sure about this one. But yeah, so that about sums up the unboxing for this. I will test it out, if not in this video, in another video soon. So make sure you stay around for that, or maybe soon. I don't know when I'm going to be able to get a 3rd gen Ryzen CPU for a decent price. Honestly, I should have snapped up a 3300X from last year, but I didn't manage to have the money for that at the time. But $40 for this motherboard, if it does work, that's one hell of a deal, and I would recommend you guys to get it. There are 2 others available at the moment, I think, if it works. Mind you, at $40, I think from this company in Australia, they provide no warranty as far as I know. past you receiving it. So, you know, if something's wrong and you buy it through Ping on TradeMe, you should get a refund, and you should be fine with that. I will test it out to make sure, hopefully, that I didn't get freaking hosed off by this Aussie company, but should be right. And yeah, I mean, free shipping to New Zealand was pretty good as well. So yeah, overall, not a bad board at all. So thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure and check out ystech.org for the latest post reviews and much more. I'll see you guys there at ystech.org. But other than that, I hope you guys have an awesome day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.